Hi everyone, it's Vicky here, and after a weekend of watching grandchildren and having some fun, I was able to make it to the vintage marketplace. And so I found this box, and I just love that box. It's so old. it's it's very wonky, I guess. It's kind of lopsided, but I did like buying all these kinds of boxes. In fact, I did find this one last year that has a lid that opens, it's hard to show you, but it opens up this way, and you can see. So, I do like to buy those old boxes. And that one says Grower's Choice from Out of the West, 1978. So that's fun. Anyway, so I did get that. And then I also picked up some, I found this teacup. This is made in Germany, it says. And it's really very pretty with the gold on it and just the pearlescence of it. Just really pretty. So there was two, and I just bought one of them. Left the other one for somebody else. And then I went to see the lady who I usually buy remnants from, and she didn't have anything that I really wanted. I wanted some of those small prints, but I did find this brocade, which is probably newer than, vintage, but she had all these little pieces I probably can use for something, and so I bought that. And then she also had these buttons that I always pick up these buttons, and I have this one that I picked up. I don't know where I picked this one up, but this one seems to be a little better quality, but these are vintage and fun. So I picked these two up. They're another pearl, large ones, and I do like to make little journals and things. This one's real thin, but I have a bunch of these. But I use them, give them away, and so I wanted to make sure I have some in my stash. This one's unusual. It's I got two of them, and they look like this. One is thinner than the other. This is what it looks like. It's a shell, so yeah. So I got those, and then I saw this lady. Let me get deep down into the bottom of this thing. I didn't buy very much because it was hard to walk, so I kind of, left. Here, okay. So these four that I got, they were like 50 cents a bag. And whereas these probably are worth 50 cents because there's probably a lot of plastic ones in there. But I like these colors for the summertime crafting theme, summer crafting theme that I'll be working on. So I wanted to get some of these colors. And then I picked this one up, which has, these are kind of stone. It looks like a stone. I don't know my stones and things, but these bags are hard to open. But I wanted to share this with you because it was, I don't know, I enjoy going to the vintage market, and I love old things, probably because I'm old. So anyway, I thought these are interesting. So for 50 cents, can't go wrong. Some amethyst on it. I don't know what kind of bead or what kind of stone that is, but I did put them on this thing. I did like it. of those. Oops. And then I found these pink ones, and the lady who looks like it was her collections of stuff, she was sitting in the chair, and she was holding them for me. And so while I was looking around, and so she said that these, it's funny, she's like reminiscing, I guess, while she's looking at her collection that she's selling, and her daughters are up walking around helping other people. And so these are, she said these are rose quartz. I thought, oh my gosh, she's selling her rose quartz beads for, these are beads because they have holes in them. And there's some tiny ones as well. She's selling this for 50 cents. That's nice. Nice for me. But I think this is, I like that too. And then I got these, and then she was looking at these, and I thought I thought these looked like shells. And then she's looking at these, telling me that, oh, you got puka shells. Because she had a big basket of different kinds of things. And I said, yeah, these are puka shells, I thought, too. And look at that, they have holes in there. There's some tiny ones, too. So, yeah. So you can get these at the end of the road, North Road of on Kauai. And there's a beach there at the very end that you can find some of these. And I did find a few when I was there several years ago. And, yeah, so I was happy to find those for my summer project. And then the last couple bags, if I can find them here they are. I found this bag, which was expensive. It was $8 at this other lady's place. I've gotten some trims there before that were vintage, very vintage. And so I asked her, are these glass beads? And she said, yes, they are. So these glass beads are very interesting. I love these. See if I can find something to put it on that will show up. Maybe, I don't know. Because you won't be able to see it on white, I don't think. But these are beautiful. There are some that are just really nice. So there's this old looking one that's kind of like a basket weave, looks like. And then there's this one. It's really pretty. And then there were a lot of these. That one's not a good representative, as it has a little stain on it. But this is pretty too. Not my finger though. And look at this one. Looks like a doorknob. Really cute. There's another couple of them. This one. It's pretty. And I have some colored ones, but I don't have any of these clear ones. I don't have any clear ones. I really love the glass beads. Or these are buttons. I'm sorry. Beads. These are buttons. This one's really pretty. It's got, can you see those little dots on them? And then this one has is like a rhinestone in between. And the rest of them are kind of plain. But yeah, so those are the glass beads. And then the most beautiful ones are these, which I'm sure are very rare. I got 3 of these that have flowers in them. A light pink and a little bit of a darker pink. And then those are buttons. And then these two. So I got those two. And these are, she said, are hand painted. It looks kind of, oh, these are not, these aren't glass. These are metal in the back. But she said they're hand painted. Look how tiny that painting is. So that's so pretty. So I got those. Yeah, so I had a lot of fun. I haven't been there for probably over a year, probably a couple of years. I've been to shopping at the vintage market. I haven't been able to get there. So I was glad I was able to go. And then I've been, I started a class last week on block printing. I thought it was wood, you know, the wood carving one, because I've already done the lino, but it was lino, so I'll be able to share that this coming week when I'm finished working on those. And I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.